Welcome to our show, More Out of Life and Business with Kristen Herzog. That's me, I'm Kristen Herzog. You know, I think that it's so important for all people who work in business to have that healthy balance between their professional life, their personal life, keeping up with emerging markets and technologies. Today, we're going to be talking about the millennial demographic. That's ages 18 to 35. They are unique within all other demographics because of the political landscape, how they were raised, social media, and marketing. And so we're going to be learning firsthand, not only from people in business who are millennials, but those that are also trying to attract a further millennial market into their own businesses and to make them clients. Today we're going to be meeting with Kate Wright. She is event manager at Herzog Homestead Event Venue in beautiful Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. She's a millennial herself, so she understands the millennial mindset, and she's also catering and bringing in clients into the business who are millennials also. Let's join her now. So I am here with Kate Wright, event manager at Herzog Homestead Event Venue. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hear it's a busy wedding season, and we appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to talk with us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So I recently read a statistic that the average bride in America is between 26 and 27 years old. Is that accurate for the types of people you see come in?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess that means that the average bride has lived over somewhere in the neighborhood of 9,400 days. And they walk in and they sit at your conference table and they want to talk to you about the day.
Yes.
The big day. The
day.
Wedding day.
The day.
So how would you describe what it is you do to encourage those folks to come to your event venue? What do you do? 5 things off the top of your head.
5 things. I educate.
Okay.
I inspire. I visualize. Help them visualize. I calm. And I encourage them.
All right. Well, how do you inspire them? What are you doing, or what are you using to inspire them to think about that special day?
I inspire them based on their ideas, their Pinterest boards, their dream boards if they have one. And I mean, typically every girl has been dreaming about this day since they were a little ones. So they have ideas from 20 years ago. They have ideas from yesterday. So I just help them dig out those ideas and try and help them visualize them here at Herzog Homestead.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, do you actually get into thetheir social media and say, hey, let me see your Pinterest, or let me see what you've been...
Sometimes.
Okay.
Ironically, I tend to look them up on Facebook before the tour, so I know a little bit about them and their fiance or families, and so I have a little bit of background information on who they are and what they're looking for as for an event venue.
Wow. So it really sounds like you rely on social media quite a bit for your job, both before and after? Or?
I do, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So as a millennial yourself, you're in that 18 to 35 demographic. Many of the people who walk in the door you're trying to encourage to come to your venue are in that same demographic. What makes this demographic unique from other groups that would come in to, for example, host an anniversary party or a birthday party, bridal shower? How are these people different?
How are millennials different? Millennials are, I would say, more laid back with things. So you can text them, and it would be perfectly okay to give them a text message at night at like 8 o'clock at night, after business hours. Or another thing is that they do their research before they go anywhere. Millennials tend to, because social media is such a big aspect in their life, they'll go on to Herzog Homestead Event Venue page, look at the reviews, look at pictures, try and visualize their day before they even step into the door. I mean, it doesn't have to be for an event venue. It can be for a product off of Amazon. People will do that as well. Go to the reviews first, see what people are saying. And then if they like what they hear, like what they see, then they'll inquire or possibly purchase the product. So
wow. So do you find that frustrating? I mean, do you like answering texts at 8 o'clock at night? Like, I'm trying to understand a little bit better from the millennial business mindset. You know, I think, you know, the Gen X, Gen Y baby boomers, many people in business are used to shutting it off, clocking out mentally by 5 or 6. How is that different for you and for your business?
It is. So I like to tell myself that I do clock out at a certain time at night. So if it's past like 8:30, if it's 9 o'clock at night and I get a text message, I'll read it, know what the person is asking for, you know, and then the next morning I'll go back and that'll be like the first thing on my to-do list is to answer that question or that concern or, you know, but it's easier to just to answer them right then and there so you don't forget that they did ask you something or were wondering about something about the venue or if they can come by. And so, yeah.
Is it like, does it ever get old to be a part of people's best memories? Does that like, is it ever like, oh, it's become status quo at any point or?
No, because everyone is just so different and each party or each event has their own characteristics that are completely different than the next. So I might have an event next Saturday that has the country rustic feel, but then the following Saturday they might have more of the elegant outdoorsy feel to it. So everyone's different. Everyone has their own vision, and it's fun to see it come to life.
Do you feel like your business is evolving as the wedding industry, as special events are changing and growing, and there's new ways to connect with people? You were just sharing with me before we went on camera about Facebook and using Facebook now to connect with potential brides. As things are kind of slowly changing, do you find that keeping up with the trends is a challenge in this business?
I mean, trends change every single day, but if you are in tune with them and in tune with social media, you will follow those trends. So one thing that I want to work on is using those hashtags on social media because people will just click them and there you are, you're on that feed of a rustic barn venue and there's our picture. So it can be time consuming, but you're doing research to better your business and to better yourself on social media.
Do you ever stop to think that long after the actual event day happens, that years and years from now, these people are going to be, God willing, celebrating their 25th anniversary, their 40th anniversary, maybe even their 75th anniversary. There are people out there who are celebrating those golden years still together. Does it ever occur to you that your name, your presence, your influence has affected them in a way that they will remember throughout their entire marriage?
Sometimes I think about it like that, but then other times I just want to be with them in the moment of their special day or special event.
Well, I think that this type of career choice is just amazing, and I congratulate you on what you're doing.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing with us from your perspective what it is that makes your job and your business unique. So thank you so much, Kate. It was great to chat with you.
It was great
being
so here.
Much. Thanks. We are so glad you joined us for today's edition of More Out of Life and Business with Kristen Herzog. I want to encourage you that if you're out there today, you're running business, you're trying to find that balance between your life, your business, the ever-changing marketplace, I welcome you to contact me. As a business and life coach, as well as an award-winning speaker, I welcome you to contact me so that we can talk a little bit about what challenges you're experiencing in your business and the things that you'd like to change. I help people achieve the things they want to achieve in both life and business. Till next time, I'm Kristen Herzog, and this is More Out of Life and Business Thanks for joining us.